Hello, my name is Debbie Phelps. I am an alumna of Wenatchee Valley College. I graduated in the year 1981 and also in 2004. I came to Wenatchee Valley College initially right out of high school. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with the rest of my life and was considering going to a four-year university somewhere, and actually had applied for some scholarships through the Wenatchee Valley College Foundation, and I was awarded some very nice scholarships. And so I also thought the advantage of being able to keep my part-time job and stay at home and save on living expenses, as well as I decided that I wanted to be a medical laboratory technician. That made Wenatchee Valley College a real nice choice for me. And then as I continued to work as a lab technician, and I saw nurses at work and nurses at the bedside, and just the meaningful relationship they developed with their patients, I decided that I wanted to go back and become a nurse. And so Wenatchee Valley College was a great fit for me at that time because I had a child at home, and I could keep my job in the lab and take my prereqs 1 or 2 classes at a time as I was getting ready to apply for the nursing program, and then I was able to plug into the nursing program and stay right here in the Valley. After I graduated from WVC the first time, one of my instructors in the lab tech program actually nominated me for an accreditation board, a laboratory accreditation board in Chicago. So it was kind of fun. I got to go to this, it was called NACLS, and I got to go to the accreditation meetings once a year in Chicago. So I was very thankful to him for doing that. I was able to get a job right away out of school. I had a child, and so I was very involved in youth sports, and I did everything from coaching to being a board member on the American Legion board. And I also played women's soccer for years, loved women's soccer. We had a great league here in Wenatchee. I had numerous occasions, both before and after the nursing program, to be involved in being a Goodwill ambassador for the Wenatchee Valley. The first chance I got to do that was I got accepted to go on a Rotary group study exchange to Austria. And so our Rotary group has Washington State and members of British Columbia. And we took a 5-member panel from Washington and British Columbia to Austria. And we toured different Rotary groups, and we lived with them in their homes, and we talked about our area. And they introduced us to their area, and we attended their Rotary meetings, and that was an absolutely fantastic experience. I was also able to go to Oaxaca, Mexico with Northwest medical teams, and we worked on a clinic there, worked at a medical clinic in Oaxaca. I was able to be part of our sister city delegation that goes to Misawa, Japan. We traveled all the way to Misawa. We lived with host families. Our host families just spoiled us and taught us about the region of Misawa, which is actually an agricultural area, a lot like ours. So that was just a highlight, and our host families, we really created a bond with them and learned a lot about Japanese culture. And lastly, as a nurse, I was able to participate with a group of nurses from the UK, and we actually took some time to study their healthcare system versus our healthcare system. We each studied about each other's system. And also, I've just been involved in volunteerism. That's important to me. So over the course of my career, currently I'm work as a volunteer nurse with Lighthouse Free Medical Clinic, and I also teach a cardiac rehab class for the people that are coming out of open heart surgery and heart attacks and having stents placed, and we encourage them in lifestyle changes, so I'm involved in that. So currently I'm a nurse here in the intensive care at Central Washington Hospital. When I graduated from the nursing program, I was able to get a job right away, and I started in the cardiac unit, progressive care. I was able to move into ICU and then eventually into the charge nurse position. Wenatchee Valley College enabled me to study for and pass my critical care certification, and also I had one of my instructors at the college recommended me for the WAVE scholarship, which actually helped me to obtain my bachelor's degree. I think something probably more than anything else Wenatchee Valley College did for me is really give me a vision for what I could do with my life. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, and so I didn't really necessarily have that vision for myself, but the instructors that I had helped me to see what I could attain and helped me to really get a vision for my future that has provided well for me and provided a great career and some financial security for me. I was able to attend Wenatchee Valley College due to the generosity of the Wenatchee Valley College Foundation. I received scholarship help right out of high school in the medical lab program, and I also received more scholarship help when I came back into the nursing program. And then I also received a state scholarship to go on and continue at the University of Washington. And that helped me so much to be able to attain my goals that I just want to pay that forward and be able to be the one that helps the next person that comes along that was in my position of, maybe not being able to go to school, or perhaps maybe never having anyone in their family that had graduated from college, but to just give them that little help that they need to pursue their education and take it to the next level. And I think it's important for our whole community to support the Wenatchee Valley College Foundation because education helps our community. Anytime anyone receives education, that is going to benefit our community as those people realize their goals as they step into careers where they can give back to the community, where they are able to attain the goals for themselves, where they're financially secure. So I think as a community, if we support getting those young people into college and helping them see the vision for themselves, then we help our community.